Hi, Jason West here. How you doing? Today I wanted to have a little chat with you all about webinars. As you know, I do live webinars pretty much every single week, sometimes even more than one live webinar. And I build funnels. So I've perfected over the last couple of years my webinar funnels, the sequence of emails that people get before the webinar goes live, or if you're doing an automated webinar before they attend the auto webinar, and then afterwards. But one of the things that I've started testing just lately is actually combining other methods of communicating with people prior to the webinar and afterwards. And those two methods are text messages and also live chat through good old Facebook Messenger. Okay, so here's just a little screenshot here. Let me just get my, this is my webinar funnel. And by the way, if you want this funnel, which you probably will when you see all the work that's got into it and how it operates, you can grab it here, jasonwest.com/funnel shop. And it works with Kartra. And I'll tell you a bit more about Kartra in a moment. But so let's go on to the funnel. So here it is. This is first of all now determining what people did on the webinar. Did they watch the thing for a start? And if they did watch it, did they bail before I actually started talking about the thing that we wanted to sell on the webinar? So that's what this section does. And then it also monitors whether or not they watch the replay. Okay, so very important. That's what this is doing here. And then we start putting them into the subsequences based on what it is they've done. But now you can see here, the first message that we send out is actually a link straight to the checkout for people who have watched the webinar. So we know that it takes a couple of hours to go through the process, watch the webinar. And now I'm going to send them a message straight to their phone because we ask for their phone number when they register. And like 90% of people actually enter their phone number, even though it's not a forced and required field. They do actually put their telephone number in. So we're able to text them. And then, as you can see here, you know, we're selling an Amazon course, actually, a really good Amazon course. And people can go to this link, which is a little bit.ly link right on their phone, and then enter in a coupon code, and then bang, that's it. They can buy the course that way. So that message is being sent out to people who have attended the webinar. And then also we'll do the same thing to those people who do attend the replay. So we look out for when they've done it. We'll tag them the moment they've watched the replay. They go into this sequence and then bang, they'll get a text message straight away with that reminder to buy. Only if, by the way, they didn't buy. So nobody stays in this sequence for like a second longer once they've purchased the course that we're selling. We remove them out of here because we don't want to start, you know, badgering them to buy the course or the product, whatever it is that we're selling, when of course they've done it, because that's just not great marketing. So yeah, really good funnel, really solid, and using these text messages and also ManyChat. We use ManyChat as well to target people who have you know, registered for the webinar. We'll get them onto that list there as well. So now we're talking email, text, and Facebook Messenger. So the three combined, what does it do? Well, of course, it raises the conversion rate of the webinar. It increases the amount of people who attend the thing, watch and consume the whole of the webinar. So great strategy, more than what most people do. You know, a lot of people who don't really, you know, think or know about this stuff will just send someone to a webinar. They either buy on the webinar or they don't at the end. And of course, you're missing out on valuable sales. In fact, I only heard the other day Frank Kern mentioning that the majority of his sales come from the follow-up emails, because obviously, I mean, by his own admission, Frank was saying he's not great at webinars. He's a bit too generous with the teaching side of things instead of the selling. But what he is, of course, renowned for and is very, very good at is his copywriting skills. And so that really comes into play in the post-webinar follow-up that he does. So yeah, if you want this funnel, you can get it right there, jasonwest.com/funnel shop. There's a huge amount of work gone into this funnel, way more than I'm showing you here, but you'll be able to watch a video at the URL just down there. And so also a little talk about Kartra, the system that I use to actually do all of this stuff, sell courses and, build my list and do all the automations. As I said, you can hook it up with a text message service provider. I use Twilio, been using Twilio for a few years now. Found them very reliable, very, very good, and pretty cheap too. And then these are just some other integrations that you can do with Kartra. If you want to sign up with Kartra, you can do that. If you use my affiliate link, which is here, bit.ly/OneTryKartra, then I'll give you a free funnel worth $100. It's my ebook download funnel. I'll get that straight into your Kartra account and also help you along the way, give you a load of free trading on how to use Kartra as well. So that's it for today then, guys. That's my tip on how to get more people to attend your webinar, more people to buy your products and services at the end of the webinar as well. And I'll speak to you real soon. Have a great day.